Good evening. My name is Chris Harvey. I'm an engine captain with the Sacramento City Fire Department, currently serving as a public information officer for CAL FIRE Incident Management Team 4. Tonight, we're here to give you the latest information regarding the Fawn fire. We will be available to answer questions after the briefing. To start with, I would like to give you the latest numbers for the incident. We are currently at 6,820 acres with 10% containment. As far as personnel and equipment goes, there are 169 engines, 45 dozers, 35 hand crews, 29 water tenders assigned to the fire, with a total personnel of 1,663 persons. At this time, over 9,000 structures remain threatened. A damage inspection team from CAL FIRE is en route to the incident and will be here tomorrow. They will begin a detailed survey of the damaged and destroyed structures, so we should have an accurate and updated number of damaged and destroyed structures beginning tomorrow. At this time, we have done what's called a windshield survey, where crews have been able to identify that there has been some structure loss. We just don't have an actual number for you tonight. We will begin with an operations update.
Good evening. Shane Lauderdale, Day Operations with CAL FIRE Incident Management Team 4. I just want to begin by saying that what we are looking at tonight is a result of strong work that was done by firefighters yesterday throughout the day. And for those of you that saw the column and were able to see what was happening with the fire activity, you can thank those firefighters and the work they did for saving literally hundreds of structures. And as he said, the 9,000 structures that were threatened are now sitting in a much better situation than they were yesterday as those firefighters tackled what they had. With that said, we have a lot of work left to do. So today, our focus was with the priority in what you'll see on the map as Division Yankee. It's the area just south of Fawndale, where we have a significant number of structures that were in the threatened area. And those structures that were saved yesterday, one of our #1 priorities for today was ensuring that mop-up and patrol was done around all of those structures, so that as we went into today and this evening, that we did not have further structure lost. And I'm happy to report, as of this evening, we have not had any reports of additional structures being burned. As we move up around Fawndale into Divisions Alpha and Bravo, which is the area between Mountain Gate that's between I-5 and the Gray Rocks, just south of the lake, what we have is a power line structure that runs down north and south along I-5. At this point, we've been able to hold the fire to the east of that power line structure, and we're going to continue to work through the night to try to hold that. It has been a challenge throughout today. They have been using helicopters to control the spots and other slopovers that we have had, but as of this point, we are within our control lines. Moving around the north side of the lake, that area is going to continue to give us challenges. Today we evaluated exactly how we can make access down into the lake to the west of Jones Valley and build control lines to the lake. That's going to take us a couple days, and we're going to continue to work on that. As we move around to the area of Jones Valley and the Dry Creek Road area, we have made success. We're happy to say that everything that we have done at this point is holding, and we will continue to mop up and patrol along the Bear Mountain Road area all the way down to the south of the fire. So if things continue to go as they have today, we should report even more success in the morning. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Pangburn. I'm the Fire Behavior Analyst for CAL FIRE Incident Management Team 4. I will start off with a weather update. We are looking at winds shifting back and forth. We are having a bit of a continued northeast component of a wind, and that will be overnight into tomorrow morning when it shifts to more of a south to southwest. So for now, just as a demonstration, the winds are going to keep coming from this direction, and then at some point tomorrow morning, they will shift in the mid-morning hours to coming out of the south to southwest. The temperatures are going to be in the 80s and slowly over a couple of days dropping down into the 70s as we have a bit of a cooling off period coming. As far as fire behavior, what that means is that we will be seeing a little bit of a moderated attack in the southern portion into more of the communities as we have the wind shifting a little bit more in our favor, pushing it away from the community areas. Unfortunately, that means we're going to have some difficulties with control efforts in the very steep and inaccessible terrain that's closer to the lake. Generally speaking, though, we should see some favorable conditions over the next couple of days. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Josh Allen. I'm a sergeant with the California Highway Patrol. I'm assigned as a law enforcement liaison officer with CAL FIRE Incident Management Team 4. Currently, we have approximately 1,950 residents under evacuation orders and approximately 7,400 residents under evacuation warnings. If you would like to see where your home falls on the evacuation map, whether that falls under an evacuation warning or an order, you can go to www.zonehaven.com and zoom in onto the Redding area, and you'll be able to see that map on the website. Currently, there are 6 road closures in the area. Dry Creek at Squawgrass Road, Old Oregon Trail at Holiday Road, Union School Road just north of SR 151, Old Oregon Trail at Oasis, Fawndale Road east of I-5, and Pine Grove at Twin View. Those are our current road closures in place as of right now. There's also been an evacuation center established at the Redding First Church of the Nazarene, and that's located at 2225 Bocelli Lane in Redding, California. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Scott Korn. I'm one of the incident commanders for CAL FIRE Incident Management Team 4. The first 24 hours of this fire proved very difficult for us. It started in a remote location, which challenged our initial attack resources. Then a wind event came through and pushed the fire into its current perimeter. I want to assure you the fire was attacked aggressively, and many of those first initial attack resources were on that fire scene for 36 hours plus. The air attack remained at about 18 air tankers, and the air attack base located in Redding also delivered a record amount of retardant to the fire. I want to assure you that our first priority is to get yourselves back into your homes as quickly and safely as possible to get back to a sort of normalcy. We're working with our local entities and all of our cooperators and the utilities to ensure that. However, your safety is first. We ask that if you are in an evacuation area that is mandatory, that you heed those warnings and stay out so that our first responders can provide due diligence and continue their jobs safely without worrying about your safety. And rest assured, we will try to get you back to your homes and back to your families as quickly as possible. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We're now in the portion of the meeting where we will answer any questions that may come from community members or media here in the room. If there are any questions here in the room? All right, seeing none, we do have one question from our Facebook viewers. This is for operations, and the question is, how imminent is the fire danger to the west side of I-5 near the Fawndale exit?
At this point, we do not have any evacuations west of I-5, and that's because all of our control lines are holding at this point, and we're evaluating that through the night. We do not have a concern at this moment, but if that changes due to weather, we will advise you as soon as we know.
All right, thank you, Shane. If there are no further questions, we will be conducting a community meeting tomorrow, which is Saturday, at the Shasta College It's going to be at 6 p.m. We will be putting out a press release, a media announcement here shortly or tomorrow with more details regarding that, but we do want our personnel, our community members to know that our personnel will be available there to answer questions. It appears that we do have one more question from a Facebook viewer.
The question was, has the fire crossed Bear Mountain Road? The answer is no, it has not.
All right, that concludes our press conference for tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.